So as of yesterday, we've taken control over our flats. And this is a monumental thing for us. So just to give some of you some context, I'm sure a lot of you that are actually subscribed to the channel, have been watching my videos, you'll know the journey that we've been on. But I've got a leasehold, a buy-to-let in Gillingham, and it's one of 9 flats. And in the last few years, we've been under the management of the agent that works for the freeholder. So they've been managing it for the last few years. Service charges have been crazy high, and essentially it made me look into what options we had. And essentially there's something called right to manage, which enables you to actually take control over the management of the building. However, you need at least 50% of the leaseholders to agree to that. And the way I did this was going on land registry, getting the addresses of the leaseholders and their names, and then sending out letters. And eventually, over time, I was able to get another 4 leaseholders on board. So that made 5 of us. And from there, we set up the company and then served the relevant notices to other leaseholders and then also the freeholder as well. And as of yesterday, the right to manage company that we've got in place is managing the building. And it's been a long, long journey, and the work actually just begins, right? So we're going to have to get accustomed to actually managing the building, you know, working with other leaseholders, sending out service charge demands. And it's definitely going to be a challenge, but it's a challenge I'm welcoming. And also, for me, I looked at the alternative, and that was just to be under a management, a freeholder who was just happy to charge whatever. So ultimately, it's a win for all leaseholders. Our goal now is to manage the building and to be as cost effective as possible, but ensure we're as compliant as we can be, and that everybody's safe, and that all the works that need to be done are being done. But because now the money comes out of our account, we're going to be a lot more due diligent with anyone that we employ when it comes to our building. So this should serve as hope for anyone that's watching this video and that's got a leasehold, and maybe you're under a management company or a freeholder where the service charges are very high and you can't really see where the money's actually going. Well, there is something that can actually enable you to manage the building. It is called right to manage. And for me, I sought expert advice in doing it. So there's a lady called Maura. I'll have a picture up here somewhere. And she actually provided me with a lot of expert advice and expert guidance. And she was using her tools and the steps that she outlined for me. That's how I was actually able to make it happen. So a really big shout out to Maura. I'll also leave her details in the description as well. So if you do want to actually reach out to someone that specializes in right to manage and you want to see if it's applicable to your flat, then definitely reach out to her. She's actually been working with people that have 50 plus flats in their building. You know, for me, I was quite fortunate because I only had 9, but don't think just because you've got another 50 or even 100 flats in your building that you can't do this. With Maura's help, you'll be surprised how many people will actually be on board once they know what you're actually doing, because this serves the leaseholders. It doesn't serve anybody else. It's not just serving you. If the service charges are transparent and they're cost effective, it's not just me that wins, it's every other leaseholder in that building. And in time, you can definitely get people on board, I believe anyway. So that's where we're at. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with how we get out of managing the building, what changes we see, what improvements we see, what challenges we're seeing as well. And I'm just looking forward to the whole journey behind it. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. And if you found value from the video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.